for war.
Hello again, guys. This is Warzone Episode 3. Let's get started from Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw, the first match was Christian versus Sheamus. Sheamus won that match. We give that match a 5 out of 10. The next match, DX versus Straight Edge Society versus Big Show and Miz. That match was a pretty good match. Straight Edge Society got pinned by DX, and then Big Show and Miz won the match. And we give that match a 5 out of 10. Next was Gail Kim versus Jillian Hall. Gail Kim won that match, and we give it a 3 out of 10. Next, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, was inducted to the 2010 WWE Hall of Fame. Okay, after that, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes won that match after an appearance by Sheamus. And we give that match a 5 out of 10. Next, Ted DiBiase versus John Cena. This match really never started, so I give that match a 5 out of 10. And Raw, I give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, next show, ECW. Yoshitatsu and Goldust versus Trent Beretta and Kalen Crawl for the #1 contendership for the Unified Tag Team Championships next week. Goldust and Yoshitatsu won this match. I thought it was a pretty good match, so I gave it a 5 out of 10. Next, Ezekiel Jackson versus Perry Wallace, a local competitor. This match was not back and forth, nowhere at all. It was total domination by Ezekiel Jackson, so I give it a 2 out of 10. Next match, Shelton Benjamin versus Vance Archer. This feud has gone on for so long, and then Shelton ended up winning this match, and I give this match a 5 out of 10. ECW wasn't that good at all. So we give it a 4 out of 10. SmackDown, which was last night, first match, Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. Rey Mysterio won that match. We give it a 6 out of 10. Next match, Drew McIntyre versus Kane. This match was a pretty good match, and it ended up double count out. So we give this match a 5.5 out of 10. Next match, Mickie James versus Michelle McCool and Layla. This match was a handicap match, 2-on-1 handicap match, and we really didn't like it because it was one-handed, so we give it a 3 out of 10. Next match, Matt Hardy and the Great Khali versus Hart Dynasty. Matt Hardy and the Great Khali won this match. We give it a 5 out of 10. Next match, R-Truth versus John Morrison. R-Truth won because after John Morrison twisted his ankle. Even though this match didn't go on for that long, because of R-Truth helping him out of the ring, I give it a 4 out of 10. I raised the bar for that match. Okay, last match for SmackDown. Undertaker versus Chris Jericho. This match was a pretty good match. Edge came in and speared Undertaker after Undertaker big booted him outside of the ring. And Jericho then hit the Coda Breaker and won the match shockingly. So we give that match a 6 out of 10. SmackDown totally, we give SmackDown a 5 out of 10. Now here's Matthew with the superstar of each brand.
Okay, the superstar of Raw is Cody Rhodes. The superstar of ECW is Shelton Benjamin. And the superstar of SmackDown is Chris Jericho.
And the superstar of the week is...
Come on! You know I got ya! Yeah! Break the wall! Break down!
he won that match. Now the next match is, the next award goes to Match of the Week. The Match of the Week was Chris Jericho versus The Undertaker on Friday Night SmackDown last night. It was back and forth, outside the ring, inside the ring, involved Edge somewhat, and Jericho, Undertaker big booted Edge in the face, and then they got back to the ring, and Edge came in and speared Undertaker and left the ring, and then Undertaker got up and was about to pick up Jericho, and Jericho hit the code breaker on Undertaker and won the match. That was the match of the week. Now let's go to the show of the week. The show of the week goes to it was a really good match. It was a really good show, and most of y'all could probably agree with this. Show of the week is... That's right, guys. The show of the week was Monday Night Raw, with Carl Edwards on there, and I raised the bar when $1 Million Man got inducted to the Hall of Fame. The matches weren't really good, but the backstage was good, and the segments were good, and especially I really liked it. And then Shawn super kicked Teddy Long in the face, and said his career was over, and that's what we thought. That's why we thought Raw was the show of the week. And that's really all for now. And if y'all please comment below and rate this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I guess see you next time. Goodbye.